Hi, my name is Harish and I'll be joining PhD program at Indian Institute of Management Ahmedabad in the area of organizational behavior. This video is to share my PhD interview experiences and few insights so it may help future PhD aspirants. I'll begin with my brief profile and then I'll share my experience. I have done masters in social work from Dr. M. V. Shetty College of Social Work, and then I continued my education in distance where I did my masters in psychology from IGNOU and PG diploma in HR from Karnataka State Open University. And I have around 8 years of work experience. In the initial 3 years, I was a counselor in a hospital and I was a lecturer in a college. And then I received my fellowship from Azim Premji Foundation, where I was working in the area of educational leadership. And at present, I am working with the Ministry of Labour and Employment, Government of India as a young professional, where I take care of a project called National Career Service. Then coming to the interview journey, I'm not going to detail out the questions asked in my interviews because I have given interview for past 2 years and around 10 interviews. So, and you can't really predict the accurate questions. In my few interviews, they asked only mathematical and statistical questions. In my few interviews, they asked theories about the area I'm going to join. And in one of the interview, they asked about the theories of my subject, from my masters. And in one of the interview, it was entirely about the work experience. So it's all depends on the faculties and and what they really want to check from us. So I'll not be able to tell you the interview questions, but where I have a few pointers that may help you to design your answers and your preparation. So coming to the questions, the first area of question is motivation questions, which you might know. Why PhD? Why do you want to do it from IIM? And why the area OB or business OB or information systems or operations? So and these questions, and you might have your answers. But my opinion is that it is not only just the answers; they also look for a clarity on what we really wish to do. So why do you want to pursue it? What is the motivation behind it? And are we committed to give our 5 years of commitment? And are we able to face the time and the financial aspects if we if we have that? All these things they look. And it's very important to connect our motivation in terms of both personal and the social arena so that it becomes more balanced. And very important is to be genuine with our answers regarding motivation. And the second area is the questions on theories and work experience. They may ask questions about the theories which area we have applied for, organization behavior, HR, or like any of the area we have applied, or they may also ask theories from the subjects we have studied. So now knowing theories, its concepts is very basic, but they may ask us further questions like they may see our knowledge in the application part of the theories and our seeing its relevance to our practice in these areas. And how do we connect it to our practice, our daily life, and how do we critique those theories? These things are important. And if you have work experience, it is not only about explaining our work, the work we do. It is also about how we connect that to a broader theoretical framework. In one of my interview, they asked me how do you see your work, and from which theoretical framework you see your work. And they asked me to frame a research question out of my work, and then give and then further they asked me to give a methodology suiting that. So all these things are at further level. So basically it is not only knowing about the concepts and theories, it's also about application part and how good we are in theorizing the things, because once you become faculty, these things are very important. So this is one. And then questions on SOP and research questions. Now see, many of the IIMs may not ask you for a very concrete research question. They will look our background work and the preparation, because they know that we are not so thorough with the research methodology and the other aspects, but they want to check like as I believe, they want to check what's your preparation till now, how many papers you have read, and what's your understanding out of those papers, how much you read about theoretical frameworks fitting that research work and the methodologies, and how serious you are on those areas they would like to check. And coming to next, statistics and maths. So it again depends on the faculties and the area. So few areas are you need to have very strong mathematical background. Few areas it is not needed in a much deeper level, but obviously a PhD in management needs a proper orientation towards maths. So it is good we brush up our maths and statistics whatever we have studied in our graduation or post graduation. So and again questions may vary from very basic level to deeper level depending on your area. And yeah, so a few insights from my experience is that we don't have control on many things, like what faculty looks for, what is the area, what is the area looking for, and what is the institute's preference and their capacity to accommodate us, and the faculty's interest. We really can't do anything in those areas. We have few areas which we can manage, or which are under our control, like how we carry ourselves to the interview panel, how genuine we are with our answers, and how we prepare ourselves in all possible way. So that is very important. And coming to a few tips for the preparations. So having clarity on why do you want to do, or why do you want to pursue PhD is very important. And thoroughly researching on the program and its prerequisites, because we are going to invest over 5 years of journey, and we are going to have a rigorous time there. So we have to understand what is the program and what it demands from us. So all these things. And speaking to the alumni and current students of the FPM or PhD program is very important. I have spoke to more than 35 students, and all have been very kind to give me the information. So when you speak to them, you will get to know what has happened in their interview. You will get to know what is that institute looks for, because it is entirely a new world, and we don't know what happens inside. So it is better we gather more and more information. So we have to gather up to a point where we feel that okay, now I have enough information and I should start preparation. And as I said, you can't predict questions. Questions may come from any direction. So it is better we prepare for all the possible questions. So prepare all the motivation questions very well. There is no much preparation for motivation questions, because you will be representing yourself as how you are. You can't build your personality in a 1 day or 2 day before interview. You will be representing it, but you need a preparation to represent you better with the proper words, proper expressions. So for that you can prepare. And second thing is that preparing for the theories and knowledge base. So you have to brush up all your theories you have read in your bachelor's and master's, and also few understandings about the area you have applied. So that is important. And also brushing up your maths and stat and these things. And we have to prepare for all kind of questions, so that we try to prove ourselves. And sometimes interviewers may ask questions from very different area which you don't know that, but try to take them towards the area which you are comfortable. If they allow us, then definitely we can showcase our knowledge and skill. And the last aspect is that we should be very persistent. As I said, I have applied for consistent 2 years, and I have given around 9 interviews. So I had mixed experiences. Few interviews went very well, and in 2019 I got into second round at IMEA for both the areas, organizational behavior and education, and management in education. But then I did not get converted. So I tried again in 2020 for both IIM Calcutta and for Ahmedabad. Then again I got into second round. Then I got admission from OB, and I got waitlisted in the area of education. So I come from a rural place, and I come from I have studied up to 10th standard in a vernacular medium school, and then it is so-called English medium. You know how it works here. So it's all about your persistence. How do you prepare yourself? I'm preparing for past 2 years. I'm not from a math background, so I studied math from my from primary level to high school level, then reading number of papers. You may not understand much of the papers, but again making an attempt to read those things and concretizing our understanding, these things are very important. So the point I want to make is that we have to be very persistent, and we have to try again, and finally we may get a positive result. So I wish you all the best, and see you.